and work at that. Number 4, this is the last one, physical intimacy. Feeling as though your partner's body is your place of pleasure and delight. Closely sharing physical needs and desires and giving yourself to physically serve your spouse. I'm going to go through the little acronym here. Intimacy necessitates value. I care about your physical needs. Energy. I commit my physical energies to meeting your needs. Let me read you a scripture here, interesting. 1 Corinthians 7:4, okay? It says, when you get married, you don't have authority over your own body, but your spouse does. That's not a license for abuse, it's a license for use. What the Apostle Paul is saying, this is profound now. He says, when you get married, your spouse has authority over your body to get their needs met. It's not a license for abuse now. But it means it's not your body anymore, it's your spouse's body. That's how profound the Bible is when it says they too shall become one flesh. Now, when you withhold your body from your spouse, it's devastating to the relationship. If I use it as a weapon, if I use it as a bargaining chip, whatever it is, if I withhold my body from you, it's going to be devastating to the relationship. Now, when people hear, when spouses hear that their body belongs to your spouse, men think different than women. Women think different than men. Men think sex. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. My favorite toy belongs to me. And women don't think that. Women think service. Oh boy, he has to take the trash out. He has to fetch and tote. Oh boy, I get to tell him anything to do. So women were asked, when is your husband most sexually attractive to you? And in their response, they almost always say, when he's doing housework. My husband is most attractive to me when he's doing housework. Okay. This is your place of pleasure and delight. The word Eden means pleasure and delight. God made marriage to be a place of pleasure and delight. This is your place of pleasure and delight. And it means two things: service and affection. I will serve you with my body. Karen and I's marriage, and Karen's a servant and so am I. We just serve each other all day. You know, marriage is about being together. It's not about living separate lives on different sides of the house. It's about doing things together. So I'll be emptying the trash, she'll be taking care, she'll be cooking a meal, I'll fold the clothes, I'll do this, I'll do that. But Karen, 100 times, a day, Karen will say, hey, Jimmy, will you do this? Or Jimmy, will you do this? And I'll say to Karen, hey, would you mind doing this? Yeah, great. Why? Because we serve each other. I'm giving you my body. And that means it's your body for the sake of getting your needs met, whether it's affection or whether it is, service. I will sacrifice other desires and personal comfort to meet your needs. I'll come home tired from work, and I'll walk in the door and, Karen will, and rather than Karen saying, you poor baby, go over there and sit down, I'll take care of you, Karen will say, I need this, 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 and this. And sometimes I'm just thinking, woman, I'm out, saving the world from sin. And you just need to, be careful how you treat the Lord's anointed. But I have to fold the clothes and take out the trash and do all that stuff, I will create an atmosphere where you can share any request of me physically and know that it will be honored and met. This is your body. This is your body. And if we're going to have intimacy, it means 4 levels: value, energy, sacrifice, and trust, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And it takes a while. I know that I'm teaching you this, but to apply this, you can just take the notes of this session or whatever, but you can look through there. But anytime you're dealing with any level of your marriage, understand, if you violate one of those, the cost is intimacy. And intimacy is the prize of marriage. And we all make mistakes. But when you know this, at least you can go back and correct mistakes. So maybe you just in listening to this, you may have realized, hey, I've been doing something wrong. Well, just make it right. And you don't have to do everything exactly right. You don't have to be perfect. But understanding the essence of what it means to be intimate and how to achieve that is a very special thing for us to have in our marriages.